Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. In this live session, we are going to find some opportunities based on our Google Sheet. And this is what our Google Sheet. We are trying to find some opportunities based on stock options, based on our advanced option strategy. So yesterday also we are finding some opportunities like SRF, Maruti, even Siemens, and Indigo. So that was giving you such an intraday profit, but as a positional, we don't get it. But today, by the opening, so we have almost 90 points pre-opened positive. But yesterday also opened gap up, and finally ending with lower in Nifty and Finance Nifty also with the Nifty Bank. Sorry, this is what about the Finance Nifty. That has also be a gap up, and it was trading with the top, and it has started lower. But compared to the previous close and today, Nifty and Bank Nifty almost 90 points, and Nifty and Finance Nifty almost 90 points, and Bank Nifty is somewhere around 200 points is going to open positive. And maybe if you have any chances, we can try to find out some opportunity by using our scanner today maybe, and we are nearing to that of weekly expiry, sorry, for our index and man stocks monthly expiry. So low liquidity and also with the physical delivery, so higher margin, so lot of complications to do a stock option on expiry week. So better to avoid that. But if you find any good opportunity, you need to pay more margin to get that rate. So we'll try, and if you find any good, so let we go for it. And how to use that Google Sheet, and this is act as a scanner. So while using, so we can find out even lot of trade. So yesterday Monday we find a DLF around 11 rupees, and it was closed with around 9.5, and yesterday it went up to 22.4 maximum and closed by 19. So with the such a positional trade which we find out, and ASR of this one Indigo. So from 44 it went up to 54, and then it returned back. So this will also be in a steady state. And Siemens, which you are looking for 75, and it went up to 83. Again it closed with 65, maybe a positional, and SRF around 57 to 84. And something Maruti which you are looking 20-30 points which moved, and that's a huge move on yesterday. And like Bank Nifty, SRF equity, Indigo, yeah. So Siemens, okay. So and we have already a lot of stock which triggers like BHL. Yesterday I checked BHL, it was in ban period, so we can't able to take a trade in BHL. Why? Because of in ban period we can't able to trade. But even it was working well on yesterday in BHL. That was moving good, almost 114. So where I'm checking from around 112, and it went huge, and that is also be a good for an investment, and almost 114. So if you on last November I got this one around 60 rupees in equity, and almost double in 1 year. And PNB also the same November it was buying around 35 rupees, and now to 62. The BHL which increased very huge. Okay, so everything is going to be start with a positive, and after live market open, we can check whether it is going to be continue or it reversed back. Yeah, very good morning, Dinesh, and thank you for joining here in this live session. And if you have any questions and doubt, also you can just ping me here in the chat box. You can ask your questions and doubts also here. Thank you for joining now. So market is going to be start. Everything is positive. Bank Nifty 200 point positive, and Nifty is almost 90 points. See, the main question is whether it is going to be continue after this positive open. So now it is started with positive almost um, one see 70 155 points in Bank Nifty, and Nifty is something about Nifty almost 78. So everything is opened above previous day high. So look at this, the Nifty started with previous day high. So that is the thing which is happening. and we need to wait for this whether it is going to be continue in the upside or not. So because it is a gap up opening, so most of the time if the market opens with a gap up, there is a chances for reversal should be highly possible, but we need to wait and get the confirmation after market after 9:30. So maybe the chances it opened above positive trend. What's happening on trend? So don't take any stock before immediately after market open. So we need to wait for it, and after that only we can focus. Okay, so always try to focus after 9:30, because immediately after market open, if you are taken any position, that may be a risky, high risky, that one which you can focus. Okay, so that you need to remember. And market started with positive. Okay, no problem, but whether it is going to be continue or not, so that we need to check from here. Okay, so for example, if a Banknifty opened above gap up, so that means previous day high is around 44,673 and today is opened by 40. So normally if the stock opened above previous day high, there is a chances for a reversal should be highly possible on it. Okay, so that you need to remember. And if you are looking for that kind of trades, then mostly you need to wait whether it is going to be continuous on the trend or not. Okay, so both all the index like Nifty, Finance Nifty, and Bank Nifty, everything is opened above gap up compared to the previous day high. So maybe in the first 15 minutes we can wait and whether it is going to be continue or it is reverse back. So that we have to wait and watch. Look at this gap up. So compared to the previous day, and already the gap is filled. The previous high is around 655. In the first candle itself, it filled the gap. So we have to wait and whether it is going to continue. So almost the stock which is trading in the top, that already triggered our entry point. So that will help us to give you such a opportunity in the top list for a intraday. Okay. So now the update is BHEL almost 10 rupees and it was not giving you such opportunity which we are looking for from yesterday, right? And SRF, okay, so Bank Nifty, it was gap up and now on 80 points, 676 and the negative candle which we are looking for. And maybe the chances it will be continuous. And SRF yesterday which we are looking for was a gap down. And the previous day high is around 2387. Today it started with positive, but it was down. Maybe the chances which you are looking for an opportunity, and maybe here from this line, so nearby 100 percentage, so which we can look for. In the from this list we have seen already Maruti triggered and MGL under Ashok Leyland 3.7 185. So right now 97. So let me check Ashok Leyland 185 call option. Maybe if you are an opportunity 3.8 and yesterday it triggered and 24th maybe a fresh breakout which happened and after that it moves down, so maybe that one looking good, so we can add on our watch list. Let me track this. Okay, so only the breakout, and before that we can check Ashok Leyland in the charts. And then also keep on moving higher. In the last few days it looks like a doji hammer, So I think it doesn't move a very big range. So it was looks like a very flat and slow. We need to wait for it. So under 3.7 should be the breakout. But the option premium, it doesn't give you the bigger chances, and the premium value, there is a 5,000 lot size, 3.7, and maybe a use for an intraday scalping like that, and don't go for a positional one. And positional not possible because it's a nearby expiry contract that is going to be expired very soon. Okay. And something like that. 3.7 is our breakout, and it is not a fresh breakout, so previous breakout. And yesterday around 11:45 to 12 o'clock, it given you the breakout around 3.7, and again 3.7, which going to move here. Okay, so initially we are seeing 3.7. It's a previous day breakout. Maybe a quick scalping, and the margin should be high if your broker allows, and you can take an opportunity. Okay, so Hero Motor Corp around a 2900. That is also be one of the options which you are looking for. Around something around 71, 72. Hero Motor Corp, I think motor stock. So already it triggers, I think. So yesterday closing over 86 and it already moved. So better to avoid that one. Right now overall positive move and it was trading on the same level. The spot price is 690 Banknifty. Okay, so like that Siemens, yesterday Siemens which you are looking that already moved and again came down, now it is moving. Social Leyland which you are looking in Glenmark 19. So from this list, we need to find a fresh breakout. So if we are already given you the breakout, so we don't want to go for that stock. Okay, so that is what is very important. When a stock which already given you the breakout, so you need to try to find out an opportunity for a retracement or a re-entry only. Okay, SBIN where it is SBIN 570 10 rupees. Yeah, maybe first we look at this SBIN and it is started positive on daily time frame also. So two days consolidation and doji and it was broken. So as per our concept, SBIN 570 should be the strike price and that was trading around 8 rupees and 10 rupees is our breakout point. So we can track that also. SBIN where it is, it's in the list. 10.1 should be the breakout. Right now it is trading 8, so only about 10.1, so we can focus this for a fresh breakout. It doesn't give you the breakout prior to that, so this is what a fresh breakout which we are looking for. Okay, so like that we have to check stocks which doesn't break the level and the particular time frame. So what we are, if you are looking for a weekly, that should not trigger on weekly basis, and if you are looking for a monthly, that should not trigger on the monthly basis. That is called as a breakout which we are looking for. Like that we need to find out, but we are nearing to that expiry. Only one day is for the expiry date, so better to avoid a trade. That should be even best way. Maruti 152 that we are looking for 2 days back and yesterday triggered. Sorry, yesterday it triggered and it went higher and lower, and finally it closed around 149. It's the same level which is trading. And Cipla 121025 Siemens is yesterday's entry. Okay, so 75.4. Again, Maruti 152, 9500, retracement opportunity. Maruti 9500 call option 152. Yesterday we are looking for 152 and went up to 185. But same level, if you want to go for an intraday scalping, so you can go for here at around 120. So maybe 10-20 points like we can plan here. Maybe something like SRF also yesterday triggered, right? Yesterday SRF, what we are looking for, or maybe it's lower. 2300. SRF 12300. That was an opportunity around 57. Now it is 60, almost 76 that we are looking yesterday. Right, so now it has opened lower and now it is positive. It's showing us some upside move. So maybe whether it is continuing. And Maruti now it's moving towards 166. So maybe it's slightly higher from our expected. In Banknifty now it is positive candle. And this 15 minutes is very crucial. I have any stock which opened above gap up compared to the previous day. So sometimes it can continue the uptrend, and sometimes it can reverse back from the top also. Okay, now it is forming a hammer candle and the first 15 minutes. So in another 2 more minutes, it's going to be confirmed that candle whether it is a hammer or not. Once that confirmation getting, and you can go about to the level, so we can buy that one also about to the particular point. So now it looks like a hammer. Perfect. So Maruti already moved something like somewhere around 160, 170. And the circular line slightly moving higher 3.7. Yeah, it jumps to now almost 4 rupees in Ashok Leyland. Any other new opportunity we can try to. Now the time is 9:30 in the Bank Nifty. The first candle it looks like a hammer and both to this previous day high, and recently it rejected from this top level. Maybe the recent level which we can expect on a Bank Nifty. So maybe here at this level we have some zone, and around 44,800. So maybe if it is continuous above that 15 minutes high, 44,800 also we can look for that level. That high today 15 minutes 745. Mhm. There is chances for break above the level, should be possible. Yeah, it broken. Maybe the chances we can expect some upside move also. 880, that should be the expected level. So why we are looking for a Banknifty now? So we are nearing to that expiry week. So we have to check the premiums. That is what the stock option. It's not suitable for a last week. Nero Motor Corp, Punjab National Bank around 61 call option 2.4. PNB 61 call option and should be up 2.4. It's about a first time trigger. Yeah, I think no. It is triggered on yesterday around 2.45. It made a high. Maybe around 2.4 should be the breakout point which we are looking. But the last days of that particular stock is very huge. Steven call option 2.4. Huge margin required. There one more opportunity and SRF also again moving higher. I think SRF which is trading now so 285. So slightly increasing and 4.3 Ashok Leyland that jumps from 3.7 to 4.4. So maybe that one also be looks good. But if I'm trying for a PNB, it's requiring higher margin in because of we are holding the physical delivery. So from 2.4, it's exactly trading near about 2.4 only and which required higher margins. Shriram Finance 50 1860 SRT. So Shriram Finance 24 1860. 1860 strike price call option and it is a not a fresh breakout I think. Yeah, 28 29. So where we started here from this week. So 28. Sorry, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, this is about a fresh breakout and which is happening after 9:30. So 50.3 and 50.2 is the current price. It is about a fresh breakout and let's check this whether it is liquid or not. If it is liquid, we can just look for this one, the round transport. SRT 18 and 860. Search. So the premium which is trading. So I think it's a liquidity. So it's not a liquid one. So if you are looking at this particular option, it's not at a liquid. Last trade price is 50. Buyer quoting around, you can see buyer is quoting for a 45, seller is quoting for a 48, and highest traded is around 50. So everything is not right on this particular. So better remove this one. So don't track because liquidity issue. So we don't want to focus that stock, and we can face issues with that liquidity. Maybe the Ashok Leyland is liquid, and now it is trading almost something like 4.4. So from 3.7, it's about a previous day entry, and today it given you the retracement or re-entry opportunity. So we tried it now almost 4.4 and 5,000 lot size. It's almost given you more than 3,000 rupees. Yeah, very good morning, Shyam. Thank you for joining here. So what I see, if Nifty is above H5 and holding its support. H5 is about a resistance. L5 is about a support. How it can be holding a support at H5? Today it's opened above R4. The technical gap up. Maybe here it is not a support. If it is closed below an R5 H5 level, it is already opened a gap up. So if any stock which opened a gap up from previous day high, the chances around 65 to 70% it return back. That means a trend reversal should be down. Okay, so maybe we have to wait whether this trend reversal will happen at the highest level or not. That's important. And Ashok Leyland almost 1 rupee. So when you want to try it, so that may be a good opportunity. The first opportunity which we find today is about Ashok Leyland based on our scanner, and that was giving you so more than 1 rupee. That's good enough for intraday. The lot size is 5,000. But some stocks having a liquidity issue, better because on physical delivery week, so it's a lack of a retail player contribution, and only a high margin required. So people who are not interested to do that also. Why we to pay higher margin compared to the normal one? In PNB, Shriram Finance, it's not a liquid. We checked it. And Glenmore, Alchem Laboratories, something like which is here. So maybe we are going to wait for this. Shriram Finance, PA Industries, and maybe Liquid Eicher Motor will came there, and Glenmark already previous trigger I think. Indus Tower, Hero Motocorp 76 and Granulars yesterday which you are looking 6, and L&T Finance Holding, so not as 20 base higher. Take care 32 to 35 already moved higher. Okay, so a lot of stock which triggers, and BHL is the top one right now. Again today also it is increasing. I think it was in ban period, so can't able to trade. 117. Yesterday I seen that is around 113, 112. Now almost 5 rupees it's increased. The option premium which I seen very low, now it is very huge. It's in ban period. So if you have tried the order, it will be not executed, and we are blocking for taking a trade on this. And what happened to SRF? Again it came down. Suddenly moves in the day high, and now it is returned back. Now stock line almost moved 4.9. So that's a good move on a stock line. '86 positive on Bank Nifty into 37 on Bank Nifty. in the first 15 minutes trigger, which is happening. Put an R4 for yesterday's R4. Okay, today it started above to the resistance level. Maybe trading nearby that R5. If it is closed below and opened above, so we can look for an opportunity. Now it is first candle is a hammer, second candle is inverted hammer. Something is happening. So maybe we have to wait to get a clear confirmation. Deepak Nitrate, I think yesterday moved. Already moved. Yesterday is a big move on that. So after the big move, it is on the same level, but it doesn't break the previous day high. Maybe Deepak Nitrate. Yesterday also the big move, and today it's continuous. In the last 4 days, it is keeping continuous upside, and from here, it's about a 15 minutes time frame, right? So from yesterday, it's a big move. Yeah, I seen. Yeah, yesterday the big move and continues the trend. Maybe even further move could be possible, but after the 3 days, it's given you from 2000 to 2200. Better over. I think this is the topmost stock on our list. Okay, but I think it was a gap up. Okay, so that you should check on 28th, 2000 call option and liquidity problem. Look at this, it is on 28th and 32 to 57. I think maybe it triggers the chances for triggering that our entry point should be possible on the day. But overall, market in the last 4 days, it's still slightly recovering back from the low. And that is the reason most of the call said we got opportunities. Such a big boom on this particular stock. Tata Chemical yesterday 60, now 69, but it is a gap up. That is also be a gap up. Doesn't give you the opportunity to take an entry. So most of the days and most of the times market opened gap higher. After that, it was trading very flat. That's the thing is also be one of the trend right now. So the market started with positive and then it is very flat. Now gap up around 85 points. Now it is almost 30 minutes, which is trading nearby the same range. It doesn't move anywhere. So just 10-15 points. If you are going to check with the 5 minutes time frame, you can see the average trade is around just about 20 points maximum. That is also current trend. It's also started positive and inside Camarilla and trading nearby yesterday's R4 level. Looking for this is about yesterday's R4 and today's R4. It's opened above the R4 level and it is struggling at the top. Okay, not giving you such a big move, and Ashok Leyland which to move towards 4.9. Now it has came to 4. So while very quick move and fast move, and due to that the physical delivery and expiry. What was this SRF? It's initially open gap higher and last three candle higher, and now it is again lower. Something is happening on the top level, and that move which is happening yesterday and today, it looks like a range one. So that is the thing which is happening. Ashok Leyland now very quickly came down 4.15. So look at this very flat, maybe the time decay. So reducing the premium, time premium, because only 1 day is for an expiry, it will reducing the time premium. That is also be possible. So market will gap up. Yesterday lower and gap up. So it's about all about the game for a time decay. If you have any questions and doubts also, you can just ping me here in the chat box. You can go for PVR. What is happening on PVR? I think it started moving higher. Is there any opportunity on our list? That's a good stock, no problem. In 54, 55, it's nearing to that entry 1720. Maybe a intraday opportunity only you can focus 1720. So 55, and that is what a price break. So if you wish, you can go for a PVR and what is the lot size? Lot size for the stock 407 rupees. Currently trading around 55. So entry point is exactly 53 something, 54. See, almost 54.5. So exactly 55. But before going to that, you should check whether it is liquid. PVR 1720. 53, 55. Started with 45 and 55. Okay. There's a 1 rupee gap. 1 rupee, 1.5 rupees. Maybe looks good. So if you wish to try, and you can try at this level. 55. PVR. Exactly at 55. Low liquidity. And Maruti, so that gives you such a good opportunity from retracement opportunity 156 now to 187, almost another 30 points, which is around 100 rupees lot size. That will give you such a good result. Almost 191, such a good move. So which you are looking for, one more thing is 55 and the same price, not giving you such a big move. Look at this. This is a low liquidity. Suddenly it shows around 51. So because of liquidity issue. So if you are going for an option trade, so you need to be very careful about liquidity, and that will give you. And what happened to Banknifty and Nifty? And again 1 rupee quick move on Ashok Leyland and again return back to the same price. So better to avoid. So don't want to go for this. Maybe on expiry days it's very slow. Nearby expiry, premium decay, something has happened. So that one is moving higher. No problem. PVR. PVR is already checked and low liquidity. So Leyland again back to the same price 3.7 and let us reverse back. Again to 4 rupees. Monthly position. So holding lot of opportunities we got it this month. But compared to the last month, which a few lower number only. Some of the stock which given you some good opportunity like the Escorts, REC, Dixon, and Techium, Lupin. So these are all the stocks which we are looking for this month. So those are all working better for us. So like Dixon, Deepak Nitrate also moving. It's moving, right? If you want to buy a equity, you can buy. But if you are planning for options, stay away because low liquidity. And I was buying few Concor Container Corporation. Today it made high 674. It's about a hammer candle based. So based on a hammer, something like this hammer, I think. Here you can see this is a hammer at the lowest level. Okay, so after this is about an entry point. Okay, so but it keep on moving lower. I bought this around 657 few days back. I think in even in the beginning. Now just slightly moving higher. That's good. 668, but morning it went up to 674. I think it is a opening gap up something. Okay, not an issue. So we'll wait for it. An opportunity will came. So we need to wait an opportunity. Then we can go for PVR INOX as a monthly position 1560, 127. Now it is 195. That's also be a better one. Maybe. Yes, as of now, so we don't get any good opportunities. Only one Ashok Leyland and Maruti. State Bank, which we are looking for a breakout, it doesn't give you the breakout. So only about 10.1, so which we are looking for, but it doesn't move 10 points, and instead of that, it reversed back. Now it is trading 6 rupees. And weekly Tech EMR is around 32.7. Crashing 1780. But was that Ashok Leyland immediately recovered? I don't short 2216 1. Not good Dixon. Monthly wise, it is okay. That at this moment in a higher level, it is consolidating like that. In the PV Deepak Nitrate, still it's moving higher. Already given you the entry, and now just keep on moving higher and higher. That entry price, which is increasing. Just keep moving higher. In 2 days, almost 10%. It's not moving yet. Nifty open gap higher. It doesn't move where it is opened at the same price which is trading. Nifty Finance Nifty and Nifty where it is open. This will also be compared to that open price and the current price just 3 rupees. Chandru, yeah, very good morning. Thank you for joining here in this live session. If you have any questions or a doubt, you just ping me here. It's opening Banknifty where it is moved high. But about 715 15 minutes time frame, it is on the higher level and compared to the previous day R4. Okay, so it is on the top. Okay, so something is happening. So only one trade on a two trade which we find out Ashok Leyland and Maruti. So maybe if you are planning for an intraday, so Techium is okay, but only 2 days is for expiry. Don't want to take a risky. Better to avoid. And L&T Techium I was seen. It was a fresh breakout. I think nearby the entry point. So 1180 call 32.5. So maybe that one, but we are nearing to that expiry. That also you should remember. I already given you the entry after 9:30 only, but exactly 9:30 candidate triggers. Okay, so that is what 9:30 to 9:35. So 5 minutes next after 30 minutes it triggers, and before that 34.35 our entry point is 32. It triggers before 9:30. So better to avoid. That's another opportunity, right? And it's a very flat move. So yesterday also very flat on Bank Nifty, and today also this looks like the very flat. And this I'm just expecting that level is closing, and up and down something is moving here. Not a big chances for a trend, and maybe trend reversal something like that which we could focus, and we can go for 15 minutes time frame. Still on positive from 44,400, now 300 points higher from that resistance level. Maybe the chances, the huge rejection at the top level. So hope you understood that on is not moving anywhere. So something huge rejection at the top. Okay, so consolidation like that. Maybe chances both should be possible, but we need to get the trend confirmations. Any other method? then only we can plan for a trade. It's about a bank. In stocks also, better to avoid, stay away. Stocks is not good one for intraday. Maybe only intraday we can focus if you are focusing for the stocks. I hope you enjoyed the session. And thank you for watching and thank you for joining the session. So I'm going to wind up the session right now. So if you have any questions and doubt, now you can just comment on the comment box. Thank you for watching here, and thank you so much. And we'll meet you on tomorrow.